Because then if it's on fire, it would look like that. Over 10 years ago. The witness was standing somewhere around here when she saw a fire dragon, am I correct? Yes, Mr. Layton. What was it that you actually saw then? Let us see if we can find the answer to that question. Why not? Go ahead and try, but I have warned you that it's futile. You will find nothing here. Well, it happened a long time ago. Whatever she saw might not be there anymore. And if we want to see exactly what she saw at the time, we'll need to set the whole town on fire. Want me to get the matches? Good, Maya. You're becoming a wonderful criminal. I may be an attorney, but even I couldn't clear you of the charges if you actually committed such a crime. I will pretend I did not hear that. Shall we begin? That's a good idea. Let us look for the fire dragon. We can see the whole town from here. Look in every direction for something that would resemble Miss Cantabella's drawing. Oh! Is that it? That looks like it's it. Well, it's the best option we have. It's gotta be this thing. Yeah, because if the town was on fire, she would kind of see a shape through this. Okay. Hold on, I can use a hint coin? I want to be double sure, but I'm 99% sure it's this. What? Take that! Espella, what do you think? I don't know. It doesn't look like the dragon I saw. Ha! I was right, not right. It seems so, unfortunately. Oh, we're not done. I was just testing the waters. Mr. Wright, a gentleman should admit his mistake rather than try to cover it up with an unconvincing excuse. An excuse? That's what I get for imitating the professor? Nick, what was that about biased assumptions that the professor said earlier? They're what prevent us from seeing the future. Oh, the truth. What the hell? Where did the future come from? Let's approach this with our minds wide open. And eyes wide open, too. The hit coin didn't help at all! What am I missing? I don't understand. Take that! Nope, that's not it. What the hell? Okay. I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to get me to present, but it's kind of tricky. I mean, do you guys see it? I swore it was this, but... what resembles a dragon? That's fast forward to me figuring this out. Take that! Oh my god! You can turn? Oh, are you serious? Well, I didn't know that. Well, that helps. Okay, hold on. Let's see what can be a dragon. Oh, there's the witch. Neat. Let's see what else is there. Nope, that's just a pillar. So it must, is it this one? Yeah, that looks like kind of like a dragon. That must be it. Hold on. Let's see what else is around. Oh, there it is. That's the dragon. Oh my god, that's a dead giveaway. Take that. Espella, can you have a look at this? It looks like the dragon was hiding in here after all. Oh, this is... Hey, that's identical to the one Espella drew. But it's not the fire dragon. The fire dragon was a creature made of flames. It was so big it could swallow this whole tower. This is just some tiny fretwork. I think we can consider this mystery solved. I suggest we all head back to the court. I will explain everything there. Is that all right with you, Mr. Cantabella? What's gotten into Mr. Cantabella? He looks paler than you do with the cold. I have no idea. Let's follow the others back to the courtroom. The Inquisition's investigation seems to have yielded some unexpected results. But, can someone explain them to me? Your Honor, the Inquisition will interpret the results of its investigation. Witness. You said you were about 6 years old at the time of the incident. Yes, that's right. Did you see the moment the dragon appeared above the town? Huh? No, I don't remember. I remember seeing it at some point. It was like a flash. The town was ablaze, and this fiery beast was hovering above it. Then, when you noticed the dragon, the town was already engulfed by flames. Yes. That information completes the picture. Miss Cantabella's statement has offered me an insight into the true story of the fire dragon. Over 10 years ago, Miss Cantabella was in the belfry, unconscious. What events led to this? Perhaps we will discover that in due course. When she awoke, the whole town was on fire. Having inhaled much smoke, she was still dazed. She was only vaguely aware of her surroundings when she looked up, alarmed by the scorching heat. Unable to stand, she was on her knees. And then, she saw something she would remember her whole life. She saw a terrifying fire dragon attacking the town. She saw it through the fretwork in the balustrade. You know what it probably was? The bell rang, everyone went unconscious, but because it was during the fire celebration, they started a fire. That must be what it was. Someone rang the bell of ruin, the shape of a dragon against a backdrop of the town being swallowed up by flames, became imprinted in her memory. That is the truth about the fire dragon. This is what I've deduced. It wasn't a monster? Miss Cantabella, the illustration you have drawn for us bears an uncanny resemblance to the fretwork in the belfry. You saw the dragon when you were confused, possibly mildly asphyxiated from the smoke. There was no magic and no magical beast. You believe a stranger, but not your father. That's so typical of teenagers. You should have listened to me. And now that all the mysteries have been unraveled, can we not end this trial and go home?
Objection.
As much as we'd all like to, I'm afraid it is still a bit too early for that. What else do you want from us? There is just one more problem I'd like to solve tonight. One more? What on earth could it be? Miss Cantabella, we've ascertained that you were in the belfry when you saw the dragon. However, that creates a new question. How did you get there? Oh, I haven't thought of that. Yeah, neither have I. Oh! As expected of an ace attorney, Mr. Wright seems to have noticed the problem too at last. In order to access the belfry, you need to use the bell tower mechanism. The mechanism can only be set in motion with the pendants. Indeed. Miss Cantabella, did you have your pendant with you at the time? Yes, I think I did. I always had it with me. But why did I have that pendant? I can't remember it at all. This pendant is not just for show. It's the key to the belfry. Why was she carrying it around? We must also not forget that one pendant does not suffice to operate the contraption. 2 of them are required. 2 pendants. Miss Cantabella, are you certain that you were alone in the belfry? Nope, she was with Darklaw. No, I wasn't alone. I was there with a friend. What friend? Eve. Where did you go off to? The friend you mentioned, was it this cat? She's my best friend. We've always been together. Without Eve, I would have been so lonely. That kitty's always appearing out of nowhere to keep Espella company. Of course she does. After all, Espella is always accompanied by a black cat. What you saw from the bell tower when you were little was so terrifying that even an adult would have been scarred for life. The town burned in front of your eyes. You thought you saw a fire dragon. You see, your memories have been twisted by the horrors you saw. What do you mean? The dragon you saw wasn't real, and I suspect that the friend who was with you in the bell tower might not have been that cat. No, it was her. It was Eve, my only friend. Oh no. Come on, Layton, show that picture. Miss Cantabella, the pendant needed to access the belfry is too large for a cat. Are you following? If Eve was with you, it would have been impossible for you to enter the belfry. Ah! Wait. Inquisitor, where is all this going? You have no right to tamper with my daughter's memories. You are right, of course. However, neither do you. Nor should you attempt to cover up the truth. He erased Darklaw from her memories. Eve was my only friend. Think about that day again, Miss Cantabella. You went to the top of that bell tower with a friend who also had a pendant. Well then, why don't we have the defense present some evidence? Can you prove that someone was with Miss Cantabella in the belfry that day? If so, I'd very much like to see the evidence. What? Why me? It was the professor's idea. I have nothing on the legendary fire. Why ask me for proof? Right. I suppose you wouldn't have any proof. Not one of us remembers that incident. Come on, Layton, you have the picture. I have had enough of this, Your Honor. You have no grounds to continue this trial. Well, we appear to have reached a dead end. This is nothing else for us to do. There is nothing else.
Objection.
It's about time. Please hold on, Your Honor. What is this all of a sudden? Inquisitor Layton? The defense does not have the necessary evidence, but someone else does. What do you mean? This time, the Inquisition will present its evidence. Whoa, what the hell? You son of a... Boom! This is what you wanted from the very start, isn't it? Well, in that case, the Inquisition shall present evidence that somebody was with Miss Cantabella. Where's that picture? There it is. Yep.
Have a look.
Have a look. This is the proof. This photograph shows Miss Cantabella with a friend. Golly, this is the finest illustration I've ever seen. It's a photograph, idiot. It looks as if it were a reflection of the real world on paper. Tell me, who created this exquisite work of art? Well, Your Honor, I understand you are fascinated, but let us focus on what this picture shows. This picture was found in the Storyteller's Tower. Mr. Cantabella, we have taken the liberty of borrowing it for this trial. It's enough to look away for a second and you already caused trouble. Professor, aren't photographs against the rules? I mean, this is supposed to be a medieval setting. Who cares? What's important now is helping Miss Cantabella to grasp the truth. And in this case, the end justifies the means. Didn't Dual Destinies teach us that that's not true? Please take a close look at the two girls in this picture. Each of them is wearing a pendant. Why, that's so. These are the belfry contraption pendants. We know that one of these girls is Miss Cantabella. But then, who is the other girl? Accused, do you have any idea? It's pretty frickin' obvious. Espella, are you okay? It doesn't look like she is. It's me. And the other girl is... I don't know. Ooh-ah! Espella! Your Honor, stop this trial. Stop it right now. Can't you see you're driving Espella into insanity?
Objection.
It's just the opposite, Mr. Cantabella. If we turn away from the truth now, Espella will close herself to the world forever. Mr. Wright. Yes? You know who it is, don't you? You know the identity of the other girl in this picture. Is that so? If the defense knows that, tell us all who this girl is. It's Foxy! Or all the vigilantes! The girl is all the vigilantes.
Take that!
I'm thinking it's High Inquisitor Darklaw. I cannot say I didn't have slight suspicions about her, but oh my. Miss Cantabella, what do you say? Do you now remember the girl next to you in this picture? I was with Lady Darklaw. This is crazy. What are you basing this preposterous claim on? But, Mr. Cantabella, this girl closely resembles the High Inquisitor. Resembles? That's just your personal opinion. It's meaningless in a court of law.
Objection!
If you want evidence, I've got it. What? The definitive proof that the girl in the picture is High Inquisitor Darklaw. The pendant!
Take that!
We already proved it earlier, and this is the proof it was the High Inquisitor. The pendant needed for that contraption in the bell tower. I have Miss Darklaw's testimony here. She said this pendant was hers. And so, the other girl in the picture is definitely Miss Darklaw. Is it really? Where are you going? To transform? Oh? Oh. I was expecting you, Miss Darklaw. I see that I was not mistaken about you. I trusted in your ability to get this far. High Inquisitor Darklaw! Where did you just appear from? Does your memory not serve you well, Your Honor? You know what I am. I can disappear at will anytime I wish to. So, storyteller, everything has worked out just as you had written. Oh, revered creator of Labyrinthia. Darklaw! Lady Darklaw! Oh, now we're all on the bench? Oh, there's a lot of people here. Miss Darklaw, did you enter the belfry with Miss Cantabella when you were little? Yes, I did. Then, you have memories of events from before 10 years ago. I certainly do. Order in the court! Lady Darklaw, you were with me? Your memories have been suppressed. By that man. But, I was with Eve. Eve, huh? Eve the black cat? Yes, she's always been my dear friend. She was by my side on that day too. What a bizarre coincidence. Darklaw isn't my real name. What? Then what is your real name? Eve? What? What? You are Eve? Ah! Ah! Eve, Espella. My dear friend, Eve. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!